Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of our Wizard101 Let's Play. My name is SlytherinKnight, and I'm so happy you could join me. So in the last episode, we finished up the story, the main story for Polaris, and now we are heading back to the Arcanum to tell them of our victory. Partial victory, at least. Well, I mean, the Sky Anchor's still intact, so that's good, right? But yeah, we're heading back to the Arcanum. Before we do that, I do have a gear upgrade to talk about. I found this in the bazaar. I'm assuming this is something that you can probably you can either pick up from a merchant in Mirage, or maybe it's a drop in Mirage, but it's one that can be sent to the that can be sold at the bazaar. So I picked it up. We got a health boost. We got pip. Normal pip into death power pip conversion, which is great. But the big thing is that we didn't lose our 45% death blade item card. We also gained an enhanced version of epic with its 315. So that's kind of nice, something we may or may not use occasionally. So awesome, right? But yeah, finally found an amulet that I could upgrade with. Still have not found a good ring. I know that Aphrodite 2 in Darkmoor has the ring that most people use as the level 100 upgrade ring. Aphrodite 2 is a stone key boss, and I don't have any stone keys, so, and I'm not willing to buy them. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about that for a second. Hello there, Abigail Willowleaf. So, just wanted to update you guys on that. Alright. So, we are back. Time to talk to the librarian, I guess. Yep.
Oh, look who finally decided to report back in. I hear you're in trouble, Initiate. Almost destroyed the spiral? Shame on you.
I'm gonna cut open your head and eat your brains as ice cream. I'm sorry. Characters like this that are just, like, antagonistic for almost no reason annoy me. You know, like, we have done pretty much nothing to make this guy antagonistic towards us, but he just is. So I just don't like him. He's very snooty. Yeah, but anyway. Sorry about that.
Stop wagging your lips when you know nothing fits you.
Thank you.
Makes you look like a fool. My two protégés actually saved the spiral from destruction.
2 protégés? Okay, sure.
Well, how should I know? No one ever tells me anything. I was close, at least. I knew it involved the spiral and destruction, at any rate.
Then you should be silent on things you do not know 100%.
Yes, you two have made an old witch proud. What? Surprised I know everything? This is the Arcanum. We have ways of getting news. I am sorry, however, because we didn't realize the gravity of the situation. Well, until we did. But it was too late for us to intervene.
I get the feeling that's going to be a running theme.
Fortunately, I trained you well. Speaking of training, Mallory, I've decided to enroll you at Ravenwood.
Wait, what about traveling with the wizard? We were just starting to have some fun. Oh, all right. To Ravenwood, then. I guess this is goodbye, then, wizard. For now, at least. We make a pretty good team, though, don't we? Anyways, I'll see you around.
Don't worry, Mallory. I'm sure we'll be seeing you pretty soon.
Yes, I'm certain you will. There's still the matter of Bartleby's illness. Perhaps his condition will improve now. Perhaps. Either way, Wizard, Initiate, we have something else in mind for you, or we will soon. Yes, the Arcanum needs someone like you.
I guess I could have ended the last episode with this conversation, but it is what it is.
Go on and take your leisure. You've earned it. Don't stray too far, though. Don't leave the spiral. We'll be in touch soon enough.
Yeah, I should have just kept going in the last episode, but it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, there you are.
See.
Well, have you remembered what you forgot? Any bells ringing? Something about grandfather tree, perhaps? Don't you think it's about time someone went and checked on Bartleby? Well, don't look at me. You're the one who attended Ravenwood. Oh, and Scholar Xander wants a word before you go. Probably to share his latest theory about the meaning of life. Go on now. Time is wasting.
Actually, I guess that worked rather well, since it immediately takes you, since there is no wait period. Anyway, it all worked out. Let me guess.
Hello, Initiate?
Yeah.
Have you forgotten something? I can't believe I have to remind you. Come see me and I'll refresh your memory.
That's the conversation we just had.
Fantastic work in Polaris. You handled that like a real pro. You're still new to the Arcanum, but you're already making waves. Since you stopped Spider's plan with the Sky Anchor, I've been wondering if that might have somehow soothed Bartleby's condition. If you can stop in and pay a visit to the old tree, that'd be a real boon to the whole team here. Have to keep tabs on these things, you know. Seeing as how you're such a recent graduate, we're thinking of you as our official envoy to Ravenwood. So there you go. Have a good trip.
My assumption is that Bartleby is being poisoned, and we have to find the culprit in Wizard City. That would be kind of my assumption. I'm guessing it has to do with the Cabal. Because like I said, I'm pretty sure our next thing takes place in Wizard City for the most part.
Oh dear. Judging by his foliage, Bartleby's condition certainly hasn't improved. In fact, he appears to be worse. You should speak to him and find out how he's feeling. And don't forget to use your bedside manners.
Yeah, he does look worse. I do like that they took the time to add that little detail, though. Of like the fallen leaves, the different colors.
Oh, hello, Wizard. I know your name, but somehow it's escaping me right now. That happens more and more often these days. My trunk feels thick and dry. My branches droop, and my leaves have lost their healthy glow. I feel poor in body, mind, and spirit. What's happening to me? It seems like there's something I should remember, but it keeps escaping my memory.
And you have to remember, in the first arc of the game, Malistaire stole his eye of the past, his eye that looks into the past, and then gave it to someone in a trade. We don't know who he gave it to. Just remember that.
If I had my other eye, the eye of history, I think it would help, but I can't even remember what happened to it. Can you ask Merle Ambrose?
What happened to it, like I said, is that Malistaire stole it so that he wouldn't be able to stop him or inform anybody quickly of what Malistaire was planning. Yeah, then he traded it to someone, we just don't know who.
Ah, my favorite Ravenwood alumnus. I understand you've joined the Arcanum. I suspected you might wind up there. Talent such as yours. I wasn't able to say anything, of course. Everything with the Arcanum is always a secret. They prefer it that way, and it does seem wise. The Arcanum's work is crucial, however, especially with the revelation that old Cobb is actually Grandfather Spider. Such disquieting news. I won't pry into your affairs, but please don't be a stranger around here. After all, our younger students need mentors like you. But you're here about Bartleby, aren't you? His condition has grown worse, hasn't it? I just can't fathom why this is happening. Oh, he mentioned the Eye of History. Yes, he has been rather nostalgic lately. Oh, but perhaps the eye could help restore his health, too. Of course, we both know that it was Malastare who stole Bartleby's eye, but we never learnt what he did with it, did we? Oh, an oversight to be sure. I suggest you go to the Death School and see Dworgin. Ask if he has any idea where Malastare would have hidden it.
Why, hello there, Wizard! I'm so glad you decided to pay me a visit. I often use you as an example to inspire my younger students. You're looking for the Eye of History? Oh, I had hoped we'd finally put Malastare to rest, but his story always seems to come back up again. No clues here at the school, but you might try Malastare's house in Dark Cave. I don't think anyone's been in there since, well, a long time. One thing to know. After Sylvia's death, I think he did some remodeling. So, who knows what you might find in there. But, yeah. Good luck!
That's boss fight speak if I've ever heard one. Or at least a fight. I wonder... No, he shouldn't be. I know a little bit about what the Cabal... I know a little bit about the Cabal. Not much, but I do know a little bit. So... I do know that there is a fight coming up. Or that there's a fight we eventually have. And it's one of those like, wait, what? Moments. But it, kind of makes sense. Like if you stop to think about it. So, if that is this fight, which it very well may be, this should be cool. I'll have to stop things just to look up some information, but we'll get to it eventually. It's kind of nice to be back in Wizard City again. Yeah, after so long. Though, because we are in Wizard City, we're going to be seeing a lot of other more players, other players than usual. So. All right. So that's what this was?
Memories of tragedy and triumph wash over you as you enter the home of your former nemesis. Portraits and keepsakes remind you that this was not just Malastare's house, but Sylvia Drake's as well. You feel an eerie sense of foreboding when you look at the door at the back of the hall. It's probably worth investigating.
Most likely. Yeah, One moment. Yep, exactly what I thought it was. I'll just kind of save things. Let them unfold. Oh, let's switch this.
The back halls of the home have been transformed into a sanctum of undeath. They now smell of corpse candles and a deep, frustrated emptiness. It was into these chambers that Malistaire came after Sylvia's death, first in mourning and later in madness. A dark spirit, appointed by the Master Necromancer to protect his work, still maintains its vigil. You must defeat it to proceed.
This thing does kind of have a cheat. At the end of the first round, it'll give itself a blade. But that's it. I mean, yeah, that's it. So, he's at 3,020. Let's just go ahead and take him out.
With the Spectral Guardian defeated, you can now explore deeper into Malistaire's sanctum. Across the room, you see Malistaire's desk. Here he sat, feverishly searching old tomes for a way to bring Sylvia back. On the desk, open to the page where Malistaire left it, lies what appears to be a journal. You should read it for clues. As you begin reading the journal, you can almost hear Malistaire's voice.
My efforts to resurrect Sylvia have met no success, but I've heard of a mysterious group of scholars called the Cabal. They may know a way. This Cabal lives up to its reputation. They communicate through a masked agent who goes only by the initials G and D. Nervous as it makes me to deal with this Cabal, they claim to have the answers I seek. What choice do I have? I meet them tonight. In exchange for information, the Cabal demands I give them the Eye of History. They plan to take it to the world of Mirage. I know not why. I am conflicted. I fear what the Cabal's intentions in Mirage may be, but I've come too far to turn back now.
Kind of the funny thing here is that this would have been a long time ago. Relative to the story of Wizard101, because like we defeated Malistaire. The game's not really good about explaining how much time passes within the arcs, within the worlds and stuff like that. But I would argue maybe a couple of years. Yeah, I would argue a couple of years have passed. So the Cabal's been on Mirage for a while, relatively speaking.
I made the exchange. The secret to resurrecting Sylvia lies within an ancient tome known as the Croconomicon. To Crocotopia I go.
You close the journal and place it in your backpack. Headmaster Ambrose needs to see this.
Dun dun
So
dun.
it's you, the headmaster's little pet. Been a long time, but I always knew we'd cross paths again. You've grown in power. I have too.
Have you, though? You're only in a partial set of Darkmoor gear.
My associates now make Ambrose look like a hedge wizard. Perhaps you've heard of the Cabal? They have agents everywhere, even Wizard City.
You guys remember him, right? First World, Wizard City, Triton Avenue. Not the most, not the best social person. Had an obsession with Malistaire. Yeah.
After this, I'll be a full-fledged member. See, they detected an intruder here and sent me. That journal's not going anywhere. Neither are you.
I don't think he's the agent, though. They said that Malistaire said the contact had the initials G and D, and yeah, that works for Duncan Grimwater. And I guess, you know, that he probably was the agent, but still, I don't know. So there is kind of a tradition here of like people, you know, just doing everything they can to put like damaging spells and stuff like, or traps, blades, and all this stuff to take him out with like their weakest spell, because it's Duncan Grimwater. Nobody likes this guy that much, but I'm not going to do it. We're just gonna take it like a normal fight. He does have cheats. One of them is that he will put up a 100% doom and gloom, which means it cancels out healing spells for the most part. And then he also has something to do with when you cast a healing. I didn't actually look into what it is, but I don't have any healing spells, so that doesn't apply to me. And when he gets like 2 shadow pips, he gives himself a blade, I think. But yeah, so really his cheats really aren't that bad. But yeah, it is a one-on-one fight, which is pretty cool. Yeah, look at his health. He's nothing, truly. Boost that.
Here's how the Cabal fights.
No healing. Or very little healing, at least. I kind of get the feeling this fight is also supposed to be like a good showcase of just how powerful the wizard is, you know, relatively speaking. Because like Duncan doesn't have a lot going for him. Or hold on, let's do this instead. I might. Yeah, because I didn't actually look to see what his resistance was. Oh, well, he's going to take 30% more damage for the next 4 turns, so. Let's go ahead, boost that. Sure, we'll put up a death trap. I mean, why not? Just resets his frenzy, or berserk, or whatever that is. Now you pop up, we'll wait for you. I'm just going to go ahead and attack. Jeez. That was easy.
Oh, now you've really done it. You think you won here? You have no idea. You crossed the Cabal. Oh yeah, you'll hear from us again.
I mean, Duncan, you weren't even a full-fledged member. Are you sure about that? I mean, yes, we will be hearing from the Cabal again, but come on, man. I wonder. No, okay. Well, you never, I mean, you never know. I mean, I guess I should know better, but still. And this is what I'm trying to figure out. Are we, like, are we heading to Mirage next, now that we know? Or is it one of those, like, we don't have a key? We have to take care of the Cabal that's in Wizard City to eventually get the spiral key to Mirage. That makes a little bit of sense. So that's kind of what I'm assuming is going to happen. Hello, Marissa Mythmender.
Ooh, Malistair's journal. I shudder to think what insanity is expressed within these pages. Nonetheless, I will have to read it. Any clues regarding the Eye of History? The Cabal? I'm not familiar, but they sound dangerous. A shame Duncan has taken up with them. So the Cabal took the Eye to Mirage? That is very troubling. Probably no coincidence that Mirage is one of the world's spider mentioned. You should consult with your friends at the Arcanum. Perhaps they've heard of this Cabal. And, of course, you should visit Mirage, too. Before you go, however, see your friend Mallory near the Life School. She's very talented, but she seems unhappy. Perhaps you can cheer her up.
Well, if it isn't the most heroic celebrity wizard who ever lived. Seriously, you're all anyone talks about around here. I'm kind of sick of it.
That's fair.
Ah, come on. You know I'm kidding, right? It's actually great to see you. I'm learning a lot at Ravenwood. But it's not like Polaris.
Yeah, you learn better by being in the action, don't you?
Remember when we charged into the Sky Anchor and faced down the rat? Now that was living. I miss those days. Where are you off to now? Mirage? No way. Promise you'll tell me all about it. Cool. I can't wait. I'll be here. Don't be a stranger.
I'm still trying to figure out like what we're actually what the next steps are, because if we're heading to Mirage, I don't think we do though. Like what? Hello, Lillian Hexblood. You know, I don't know what we're doing now. I mean, Mirage is the next world we're going to, but I know there are quests and things that involve the Cabal in Wizard City. I mean, they definitely know about the Cabal because that's their banner over there. So we'll see.
It's about time you returned, Initiate. You were supposed to check on the tree, not climb up in its branches and take a nap. Ione's been waiting to hear your report. I'd get in there right away if I were you. She's not exactly known for her patience.
Did I hear Fitzhume say I was impatient? I feel surprised. Do you think I lack patience? Never mind. We don't have time for that.
Yes, you very much lack patience.
What news from Grandfather Tree? He's worse. I see. The Eye of History? taken to Mirage by the Cabal? Are you certain? I feel perplexed. Yes, I think I have heard of this Cabal, a group of dark wizards. Mysterious. You should go to Mirage, talk to Kisma.
Yeah, this might end up being kind of a similar situation where this entire arc is going to be called, I'll end up calling it, you know, Mirage part whatever. And, but we'll be doing stuff outside of Mirage too. That messes with my, that messes with my organization preferences. But it's fine.
Greetings, Initiate. You seek to travel to Mirage. Might I ask why? The Eye of History is there. If true, this might explain a great deal. You must understand, Mirage is a world of constant change, ever-shifting sands. But the last few years have seen a rash of massive sandstorms. More recently, there was a sandstorm of colossal proportions. During the storm, somehow, the world door in Mirage was lost in the sands. You see, the sands of Mirage are unique. They're more than elements in a desert landscape. They are, quite literally, the sands of time. Thus, the world door is lost, not just in space, but in time as well. I believe, however, I've devised a way to reach it and to restore it. I have not yet pinpointed its exact location in the space-time continuum, but this portal can at least get you in the vicinity. Take the portal, find the lost world door where it is buried, and use this charm to restore it to its proper time and place. Then return.
Oh, this is cool.
You pass through the portal and find yourself in a place unlike any you've seen before. Sand stretches to the horizon in all directions. Kisma said the world door would be close, but possibly buried in the sand. You'll have to search for it.
Oh, but we do have a nice little arrow. This place is cool. Do we have a unique... No, I was going to say, is there a unique map? No, just an image. That doesn't look good. Looks like we're heading towards a chasm.
A wanderer appears in the desert, from another time and another world, but with purpose. You seek to restore the world door. It is close, but you must discover the secret of the sands to reach it. The sands hide many secrets, but sometimes they can reveal them as well. Collect sand grains from the sand swirlers and return.
Okay. Standard enemies, so let's switch back over. These guys are cool. I like their design. So what are we dealing with? Oh, that's it? Sure. Drop that. Just go ahead and apply this. Yeah, I know that one has a minus 20%, but I don't think it's going to help him. I don't think it's going to help him.
Well done, Wanderer. Now cast the sand grains into the chasm and see what is revealed.
A bridge.
You cast the sand grains into the chasm, and a bridge is revealed that will take you across. You sense that the world door is buried somewhere amid the dunes on the other side, but you aren't sure exactly where.
I say follow the path. Or, no, I guess not. This is...
As you reach the top of the dune, you finally see the world door, partially submerged in the sand. Only problem is it's guarded by a genie.
Oh, so that is how they're going to pronounce it? Because, yeah, with the extra I, that does become genie. If it didn't have it, it would just be Jin. Yeah, the D is always silent. So yeah, genie. Cool. That's right. Mirage is based... I know I'm probably gonna get the collective term wrong, but it's... Well, it seems to be more based on, like, 1001 Arabian Nights. You know, so... Persia... Ancient Iran and Iraq. The best way for me is, like, think Aladdin, the Disney movie Aladdin. That's how I most easily understand it. That and Prince of Persia, the video game. So anyway, so yeah, genies, desert sands, stuff like that. Pretty cool. Kind of figured you'd talk to us, but I guess not. So he is a myth balance boss. I don't know what that means. I mean, that's kind of wild. Haven't seen that before. Do that. 6,000. Oh, he has cheats. Let me guess. Summons up a sand crawler. Or... Oh, what? Just a... Okay. What in the heck? Okay. Yeah, just renegade puppet. Sure. Let's... Ooh, we haven't really gotten any of our shadow yet. That's unfortunate. %. Wow. I wonder if that's what the puppet does, just acts as a way to make him stronger. That would make sense to me, but another skip? I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this. I don't really need that. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this. Nice. So he's dealt with. Now we just have a renegade puppet that does have a 70 70% shield, so I'm gonna have to boost up a little bit at least. But we got rid of the troublesome one, so not that worried. I guess I could have used the feint to kind of potentially guarantee it. Let's go for it. See how much damage we do. Nice.
With the genie defeated, you can now approach and use Kisma's charm to restore the world door.
So we got Dune's Warrior. What is that? It's a new badge. Or it's a, the start... Gin. Yep, 50 Gin. Gotcha. To get the, Dune's Warrior. So Jinn are going to be, I guess, a relatively common enemy, at least in the beginning. So that's cool.
If the charm worked correctly, the world door should now be restored to its proper time and place. You can use the portal to return to Kisma.
You were gone some time. I trust you found the door, and the charm worked as expected. Excellent. Now, you can travel to Mirage the proper way. Here is the key to the world door.
Never mind.
Start by investigating this recent colossal sandstorm. As you know, Grandfather Spider is likely involved. Search for clues, but be patient and disciplined. The answers will come in time. I suspect they will lead you to the Eye of History as well. Take heed, however. Things in Mirage are often not as they seem, and allegiances shift like the sands. Stay strong, and report back soon.
Alright, now we get to head to Mirage. So, not quite what I thought was going to happen. I guess the Cabal-based quests either happen after Mirage and before Imperia, or happen, like, during Mirage, the same way they kind of happened towards the end of Polaris. Maybe that's what's going to happen? I don't know. Either way, this is the start of Mirage. Very cool.
Goodness gracious, if it isn't another intrepid adventurer! How marvelous! Come closer, dear, and let Birdie have a look at you.
We'll go ahead. We'll go ahead and talk to Birdie. Why not, right? So this is the caravan. I don't know what that is. Rule Waste, Agroba, Alkali Barrows. All right. Yeah, we'll go ahead and talk to him because that kind of gets things started, and then we'll wrap up for today.
Oh my! You look simply fabulous! The fashions you wizards wear these days are breathtaking. You bring flair to our humble little world.
I don't trust you.
Oh yes, such a treat. First, the world door reappears, and now all these sophisticated visitors. Oh, the nomad merchants would be thrilled.
Who else has come through the world door, Birdie? Please tell me.
They would be, if they were here. Oh, but the tragedy. I can't keep up this facade. Who are you fooling, Birdie? Our shame is plain to see. Just look, it's an embarrassment. Caravan is supposed to be a colorful, thriving hub of activity, but instead it's an eyesore. A dead zone. I measured, I drew designs, I planned colors, I even staked out tent locations, but it remains horrifically vacant. Please, you must help us. See the solitary tent down there? It belongs to San Diego, the so-called tired nomad. He claims to be wise. Ask him if anything can be done.
Alright, and so starts our first quest in the world. Oh, okay, so they are here. Oh, let me go, before we really get things started, let's see if I can go find, Zeke and Eloise. I wonder, I guess, is it this door? Yeah. Yeah, let's grab them first. So, we have, let's talk to Eloise. Nobody ever talks to Eloise first. Anyway, before we grab the Cactus Blossom Bogey, we're going to look at the equipment shop just to see, like, kind of like what the gear sets are, what the normal gear sets are. South Road Warriors Kavuk. Again, my pronunciation's going to be terrible. I do apologize. So that's that. Cowl of the East Road. Okay. And West Road Wanderers. Kabalaka? Maybe? So far, I'm not the biggest fan. Yeah. That's not bad. That's not terrible. Meh. Alright. This particular culture's, like, that they're representing here, the style of clothing's not quite, isn't really my favorite, but, so yeah, but still pretty interesting.
Oh, I was hoping I'd run into you here, Wizard. Once again, I've gotten myself into a bit of a thorny situation. I could use a hand. My floral exhibits at the Royal Museum have become hugely popular. Naturally, the museum wants more flowers, so they sent me here to Mirage. The museum wants me to collect Mirage cactus blossoms, which, while beautiful, are surrounded by cactus spines, sharp cactus spines. You've already helped me so many times, but if you're so inclined, could you save my delicate fingers and pick me a few cactus blossoms?
Istanboa, okay. Caterwall Canyons, Ruble Wastes, so just a handful of them. Nice. And what about you, Zeke? First, the Mount Shop. Midday at the Oasis. Monarch Butterfly, Stonehopper, Blue Fairy Wings, Purple Fairy, and Orange Fairy. So nothing unique, I don't think.
Well, looky here. I should have known you'd be here now, Wizard. Shoo-wee! Someone turn up the sun, you know what I mean? Mirage is hot. That birdie feller tells me there are little oases scattered around Mirage, but of course he can't tell me where. While you're exploring, could you make note of every oasis you run across and come let me know? Thank you. You're gonna be the one who saves me, Wizard.
Istanboa, Caterwall, Ruble, Yakhal Mountain, Grotto. Sorry, I'm not. There is one in Caravan. I wonder. We're going to take a quick little look around, just, you know, because why not? I mean, this is supposed to be the hub location of Mirage, so. Oh, we actually do have some enemies to fight? Was not expecting that. Oh, they're pangolins. That's cool. And Fulgurite seems to be... That's new. Fulgurite is new. That's not something I can pick up. Okay, so those are probably for a side quest. Yeah, these flowers are probably either for a quest or a side quest. I'm actually looking for something in particular. Okay, so you get Glass Sliver as the rare drop from Fulgurite. Naturally can't go through here. That takes us to Caterwall Canyon. Okay. I'm actually, yeah, I am looking for a reagent called Antiquity. That should be found. You should be able to find it here in the Mirage. But anyway, we're just going to do a quick little look around, make this episode just a little bit longer. Because why not? Oh, there it is. This is antiquity. Very easy to spot. Yeah, you get antique egg, but those are all used for, like, the reagent called antiquity comes from objects that are a bit, well, you know, would be antiques. But hey, look at this. We found our first cactus blossom already. That is in this section of the map. Pretty hard to miss. So, that's one down. Was not expecting to find that so easily. And then, like, yeah, antique unicorn statue. But all of these, anything with the name antique is considered the antiquity reagent. The reason we need it, for anyone that's interested, has to do with the quest to get to legendary craftsman. You have to make, maybe not necessarily your school item that you can get from the fire scholar, but that's the one I'm making. I need all I need is like one more vine, which I can actually get from the borealis golems back in Polaris, and then antiquity, which is found in Mirage. So all the entrances to the other locations are most likely blocked for now. I kind of figured you get sandstone here. Kind of dumb if you. It'd be kind of dumb if you didn't. So I can take the ladder for some fulgurite. This will actually be kind of a cool place, because I'm guessing that's kind of what's going on here. Eventually, we'll get all of the merchants. Oh, and look at that. There is the oasis. Wow, that was really easy. That one is on the second level here, you know, to the left of San Diego, just to give another view of it. Ooh, we're going to open that silver chest too. Take the ladder. Yeah, take the ladder directly behind San Diego, across the bridge, and you'll see it pretty quickly. I'm opening this because I don't know what, well, because why not? You know, new world, new spell elements that we'll get from it, so. There. Excellent. Lamasu. Okay. That is a life spell. I believe that's the, this does damage divided amongst your, opponents. I think it's what that does. But anyway, I do believe we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here for now. In the next episode, we will talk to San Diego and see what awaits us in Mirage. I'm looking forward to it. I always get really excited when we start a new world, just because it's new. It's a new world. I mean, how can you not be at least a little bit excited, right? Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, which I do sincerely hope you did, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you happen to be new to the channel, hello, welcome, and please do consider subscribing. And to stay up to date for whenever new content is released, don't forget to hit that bell icon after you subscribe. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. And I will see you all next time.